Hello again, YouTube. Well, I had so much fun doing the Red Rocket clean and doing the Hangman's Alley clean that I decided to come back and do a Sanctuary clean. Now, there's plenty of mods on the Nexus that clean all of Sanctuary. There are mods that make these buildings pre-war. There are mods that remove everything and give you nothing but dirt, foundations, and roadway. But I didn't want to get quite that extreme, and it seemed like a duplication of effort if I did what others had done. And since I usually just build a simple settlement around this house, which I am going to affectionately call the Hammer House, because all the NPCs hammer incessantly on it, I decided I'm going to go ahead and just clean it up. There's a lot of terrain smoothing and leveling, and this is all dirt, so you should be able to plant resources in it. Such as, let's see, let's try this. Yep. You can plant all your stuff between the buildings if you want to make this house just kind of like their work area and build a house over here, your settlement over here. Or you could build both. The back of the house where the picket fence was, the picket fence has already been scrapped, but it would come out, and this dirt patch here is kind of like the farming area in the back of the house inside the picket fence. I got rid of the bushes that were here because they would always obstruct my view and make it, look kind of yucky. But leveled the terrain out and smoothed it out to make that a really good farm plot. And removed the piece of plywood that was leaning up against the house, removed all of the trash around the Sanctuary house, but not all over Sanctuary. So basically this looks like a group of people moved into this house, cleaned it up, made it home, but hadn't quite gotten around to fixing all of Sanctuary. If you want a mod that fixes all of Sanctuary, there's tons of those. I got rid of the hanging light. I kept the crafting workstations that are here by default to the best of my ability. You don't see them because, of course, I've scrapped everything already. Got rid of all the trash, debris, and crap inside the house. I got rid of the light that was sticking out of the wall here that would get in the way of building stuff. I got rid of the fire extinguisher holder that was here that, again, got in the way of building stuff. I think there was a ceiling fan in this room that was hanging on this empty tile, so that didn't look right, and it also got in the way. There was grass coming up through the floor over here, so I painted dirt underneath the foundation, and that's gone. That bush is just barely clipping through, but I usually don't bother seeing that. I got rid of the candles, the oil lamps, and stuff that were on the floor. I got rid of their light sources. I got rid of the bars for hanging towels, so everything in here is clean and out of the way. Now, if you want to keep this junky old house that has holes in the roof and holes in the wall, you can do that. However, I did two things. I moved all of the hammer locations so that the NPCs will hammer around the outside edge of the building right here near the workbench, where that corner is. There are 3 hammer positions around this corner. There are 3 hammer positions around this corner, 2 outside the picket fence and 1 inside if you want to keep the picket fence there. And because you edit an exterior cell in the creation kit, it decombines a lot of objects. You can disable a lot of them and essentially start with a clean slab if you want to. If you combine this mod with, I forget the mod author's name, but there's a pre-war Sanctuary parts mod that basically gives you an entire building set that is all Sanctuary-style houses. You could, in essence, rebuild just one house, clean Sanctuary style, and put it on this foundation, and the tiles should fit. The carport, another reason why I usually get rid of the carport is there's a wall back here. You can't see it now because I've disabled it. But the NPCs would have to walk around that wall and do a 180 to get to the farming area, so I usually delete the carport so they can just walk straight around a corner. So anyway, that is the Sanctuary Clean mod. I'm just going to reload back in here so that you can see. Yeah, this wall, the carport, when you delete the whole carport, the roof, the ceiling, and that wall go away, as well as these two bays, and you end up with a clean patch of dirt. Underneath the foundation, I also leveled the dirt, so if you want to build there, you can use the existing foundation and line up your placeable objects from the workshop in line with that. If you want to use a console command to match the angle of the building is 135 degrees. If you want to use a console command to match the height, I think it's like 7846. Yep, 7846. So you could place down a foundation, set it at 135, set the angle Z 135, set the position Z up, and then just jog it in X and Y until it lines up with this corner. And then you can build right along the edge of the house and get rid of just the carport on the roof if you wanted to. But I left it this way so that you'd have options to do both. You can keep the existing house if you want it to be a little more immersive, a little more, post-apocalyptic, and build a new settlement house over there. Or if you wanted to, like I said, you can get rid of everything and build one nice, clean new house in any style using that mod author's Clean Sanctuary pre-war parts. Awesome mod. Highly recommend it. Anyway, that's about it for this. I hope you guys enjoy it. Happy building, and as always, may you shoot many super mutants in the face.